Hi Libra, and welcome to your tarot love messages. We're going to take a look and see what the cards predict for you in terms of love and romance. It is going to be a general reading, so please just keep that in mind. If you're after a personalized tarot reading with myself, please feel free to reach out and inquire. I will list my email address just below the video here, where the show more section is. This reading here is intended for Libra ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those cross-watching as well. Okay, a lot of fire energy in your reading here. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone who has fire in their natal chart. Or otherwise, I feel like the cards here are hinting for you to make some sort of move and take some sort of action. The bottom of the deck, you have the Hermit here, which crowns the reading. And the Hermit here is a very wise man, a man of solitude, a man of wisdom here. He is someone who, embarks on a spiritual journey. Okay, but he does so in solitude. He does this on his own. So I feel like for you, for those of you that are stuck and you don't know what your next step should be, what decision you should make, whether or not you should give a person another go, or, what direction should you be heading in? What can be a good idea is to spend some more time on your own, listen to your own inner voice, and see, and let your inner guidance take you to where you need to go. Because sometimes the noise of the outside world and even other people's opinions here can sometimes influence, interfere, and dilute our own inner voice, and influence, unfortunately, our opinion here. So it's important that you follow your intuition, that you follow your guidance here. And it will take you to where you need to go. Okay, you will be guided by your shining light here. So, and the thing about taking action and moving forward, the Six of Swords, the Six of Wands here, the number 6 has been repeated here, so I feel like there's some significance there here. But this is all about, in order to move on, you have to, you cannot look back here, right? So some of you, I feel like this is a time where you need to realize that in order for you to move forward, you must first let go of your past, let go of any emotional baggages, or anything that's holding you back. You need to release yourself from all of that. Cut your losses, okay? What didn't work out, what failed here, anyone that's ghosted you or anyone that's pulled away abruptly, that's their loss. So cut your losses as well. Do this and you will be greeted with a new light of day here. You've got light here, right? So it's all about balancing the present and the future, not the past, because you've been there and you've done that here. So in order for you to really move forward and perhaps enter a new romantic energy here, or create more space and more room in your life for a new relationship and, a new beginning here, a new chapter, a new cycle, you have to make room and you have to let go of the past here. So don't turn back, okay, because you're not going that way. Only look forward, believe here, believe in yourself, believe, and it will be for you here. I know that some of you are in the process of making a decision, okay, or you're needing to make some choice. It may be a choice between two very different lovers. It may be a choice as to what should you do next, because you're totally confused, because I guess there's never not one way to do anything, and at the end of the day, you always have options and you always have alternatives. So how do you know what's the best decision or what's the best choice for you here? Well, this is where I feel like the Hermit comes into play here, and you have to be reminded that every decision you make, or even every decision that you don't make, will have lasting ramifications. It will very well dictate, which direction that you will head in and whether or not it will be a successful one. So this is why it's important for you to not make any aggressive or impulsive decisions, or especially, if tensions run high. It's very important that your choice or your decision that you make here, Libra, serves you in a positive light, in a positive way. So if you're unsure here, maybe pull away and hold off on making a decision here. It's best to give yourself that room and that space here to really reflect on your thoughts and really reflect on your emotions, because the Two of Wands is about setting expectations, okay, creating a path forward here, but the best paths that we lay out for ourselves are the ones that come from clear thinking. So if your thinking doesn't have a lot of clarity, it's probably best that you do not action this, okay? Yeah, it's deciding if you stay or go, deciding if you pick this person or that person, deciding, you know, if you do this or you do that. At the end of the day, I feel like it's a card of possibilities and what can be and what lies ahead. And you may not see your path ahead from this vantage point, but you will be presented with opportunities and possibilities along the way. And I feel like it's a reminder that, you know, it predicts a new beginning in many ways, the Two of Wands. And it's a reminder that a new adventure awaits for you regardless, right? Either way, it'll be an adventure. And I think I've said this before, but I guess no decision is the wrong decision, because every decision will teach you something. So it's a card of personal freedom and it's a card of choice here, and it represents two paths, and that you are in a power position. You are in this advantageous position where you get to choose, right? You get to choose. So Libra, which path will you take, and which road will you travel down, and will the grass really be greener on the other side? So I guess I'm not making it any easier, right? But I guess you do need to, there are some serious decisions to be made, I can see. And thankfully, I feel like with the Two of Wands energy, the Hermit energy, I feel like it suggests to us that you are in a position where you can think about your choices, okay? You are in a position where you have what it takes to make those decisions and commit to them. I feel like you either truly have the world in your hands, or you truly hold, you know, the future here, but it's up to you to figure out what you want to do with it. Okay, because I feel like whatever it is that you're dealing with now, and whatever like romantic energies you're connected with, there's a lot of room for growth, and there's a lot of room for there to be something more, a future together. But I feel like you have to decide here. And if you truly want to live, you know, in the present, you can't be stuck in the past. I feel like some of you need to really let go and release of some emotional baggages, because they're holding you back here. They're holding you back, and it's dead weight. You don't need to carry it. Five of Wands here, there's a lot of tension, a lot of stress, conflict here that I'm picking up as well. It can suggest that you're in battle with your head and your heart, okay? You're not sure, you know, it suggests that there's a form of conflict, and you feel a little weary in battle. Struggle, opposition, aggression here. It's also a lack of control, because it represents, there's this roughness to this card, right? It signifies competition, sport, a defensive kind of energy, or even being territorial in some way. So you might not be seeing eye to eye with someone. There may be some competition that you're up against. There could be some pent-up frustration and irritation towards a person or a situation. You could be in a fiery relationship. You could have a fiery personality here. You could be dealing with someone who has a fiery personality here, and you know, you could be struggling to keep someone interested here. So there's some sort of conflict. But if you are someone, and Librans you typically are, someone who prefers like a harmonious relationship or harmonious kind of energy, then it would indicate that you need to get some of this stress or conflict under control, or even tempers under control here. Okay, because I'm seeing that there's some pettiness here. I don't know if it's coming from your end or your person's end. Egotistical behavior as well. All of that is not helping you progress, or it's not helping a relationship progress here. So it feels like you need to get someone who needs to get their emotions in check here. I feel like there's a lot happening for you here, guys. There's a lot of excitement. A new adventure awaits for you. I do. I feel like for some of you, there is someone new coming into your life, a new romantic energy here, or there is a connecting energy around you with whom you have very strong chemistry with, a very strong attraction towards this person. But I do feel like there's so much more to this connection than meets the eye. There's just so much more growth and so much more room for there to be so much more with this person. So it's important that, like, the sprouting wands here indicate growth, right? I feel like you've got a lot to look forward to. It's very exciting here, but I feel like be careful that you don't repel or miss some of these opportunities, because you know you're still living in the past and you're still fixated on something that happened weeks, months, or potentially even years ago. It's important to make peace with the past, okay? Because here you are needing to release this emotional baggage and move away from this turbulent seas towards smooth, tranquil seas here. Okay, the Star card suggests to us healing needs to take place, healing within your energies, healing within to heal some pain, some insecurities here. Okay, and this is all going to help with the process of moving forward and letting go, and also making this decision, because a lot of you aren't able to commit to a choice or commit to a decision because your energy is still stuck in the past, okay, and your mind isn't in the present. Your mind is scattered elsewhere. So if you can, try by finding and restoring that balance back into your energies, connecting with your center, and go from there. And meditation or any like self-relaxation practice or techniques will definitely help with that. Alright guys, these are your messages. Thank you as always for watching and listening. Please show your support by liking, sharing, subscribing. I will be sharing with you more tarot love messages. Stay tuned. Bye for now.